My name is Stanislaw Robert Liberta, and today we're going to be talking about keywords and smart collections in Final Cut Pro 10. So you may have imported some different media in your Final Cut Pro event, and typically that'll look something like this. So I'm just going to go to my import screen, and I think I've got something on my desktop here I can import. This little butterfly here, and you'll notice that when I import that, I've got this section in this corner here that says keywords. And the only one that I'm really concerned with right now is this from folders or finder tags. What these two buttons will do is attribute keywords right away to your media when you bring it in. So what exactly am I talking about here? Let me just pop this out of here, pretend I've imported this, and I've imported a bunch of media from a folder called July Morning Film. So this was on my hard drive, this July Morning Film, and every piece of footage that was in that folder when I brought it in had this little keyword attached to it because it was in a folder named July Morning Film. Okay, so what's the big deal about keywords? This is probably one of the most exciting features for me in Final Cut Pro 10. In other editing programs, it can be pretty hard to find an exact piece of footage that you're looking for. If I go into my list view, I can get lots of different information. I can see when it was created, I can see the frame size, the frame rate. Typically, I can get a camera name in there, etc. But what if I want to find all the clips that have this ship on it here? How can I find that easily when all my media typically has names like this or a series of different numbers? So let's take a look at that now. I've got a few clips here, and I shot this with my drone. I've selected an area here from this part of this clip to this. It's about 7 minutes long. What I'm going to do is hit this little key button here. So I'm going to go ahead and click this button. It's going to open up this keyword menu here. And I'm just going to go ahead and type in drone, comma. And right away you saw that two things happened. One, I had that little drone icon go into my clip here. Additionally, now I have another keyword here that says drone. So let's keep going with these. I'm just going to select a few other clips here. I've selected this clip, and I'm just going to go ahead and hit drone, comma. Let's do a few more. So here I've got some sunrise. I'll just call these sunrise and beach. So I'm going to select one, go down to here, and I'm going to go ahead and label this one sunrise, beach, Milwaukee. I'll click on a few of these, type museum, Milwaukee. And every time I'm doing that, it's creating more of these keyword collections. So check out what happens if I click on one of these different keyword collections here. So I'm going to click on beach. When I click on beach, it is only showing me the clips that have that keyword on here. If I click on my drone, it's only showing me those two clips that I labeled with drone. Now, do I have my other clips? Yeah, absolutely. I can jump back to that at any time by coming into my Keyword and Smart Collections event here. So I've got another one here that I haven't listed. I'm going to go ahead, and I notice there's a lot of other sections here that I don't necessarily need. So maybe I don't need all of this here. Maybe I just want this section to this section. So I've just created an in and out point. Click on my keyword, type in drone, and now only that section is going to be in that keyword collection. So even though this whole clip may be, let's clear this in and out, this whole clip is 49 and 18 seconds, I've only selected approximately 17 seconds worth. So that's all that's going to show up in there. This is exceptionally powerful if I'm working with another editor or I'm organizing my clips down the road. What if I want to come back to these clips in another year or 2 years or 5 years? This allows me to build a giant library of either B-roll footage or footage that I can use sometime in the future and easily be able to find it. As I'm going through these, I may be creating lots of different keyword collections, and that's okay. So I've got beach, July morning film, Milwaukee. Extend this out here a little bit, make this a little bit bigger, and I can say grass, green, orange, I'll say Canon, since I know I shot this with my Canon, close up, so CU. Now you can see I've got a lot of these keyword collections showing up and taking up space in my event viewer. Now I can organize these a few different ways. One, I can just kind of collapse it so I visually don't see it anymore. Or what I tend to do is I'll make a bin. So I'll actually create a folder here. And in here I can label this location. And I'll throw my Milwaukee in there. I'll throw my beach in there, my museum. And now all of that is under my location. What if I want to find all just my close-up clips? Well, I can do the same thing again. So I can create a new folder and just label them close-up. Then I can go ahead and put all my close-ups in there. Now, what if I want to go one step further? What if I've created, hundreds of these different keywords, and I want to find a beach close-up shot without having to dig through these different ones? Well, that's where smart collections come in. So I can actually create a smart collection. I've just right-clicked here in my media, and I've hit smart collection. And currently, right now, there's nothing in here. And I'm just going to label this beach close-up. So what is this little icon here? Notice that this is a little bit different than our key icon here. It's got a little gear on a piece of paper. What a smart collection lets me do is almost like a Boolean search. So what that means is I can take this, I can double click on my smart collection here, and I can create a filter for myself. So I'm going to say, hey, let's take any clip that has a couple different keywords. Maybe everything that was shot on the beach that is also a close-up. What if I want something that just has both of those different keywords? Well, I can click on here and click Include All. Now, only these 3 clips share both close-up and beach in their keywords. So now what if I go back to my original one here, and I've got another close-up of the beach here, right? I haven't listed this one yet, but I'm going to go into my keyword collections, and I can type in my close-up and beach. Now here's something really important about your keywords. If I list this as close-up, that's actually going to create a different keyword than my CU I use for my close-up. So it is very important that if you have a list of specific keywords you're going to use, to keep that consistent in spelling. Luckily, we have some keyword shortcuts that we can assign to specific keys, so that way we don't have to remember that every single time. What if, for example, here I just want it to be CU, and that's going to be my shortcut key. And so now I can come up to this one, and let's change this one to beach. And I'm just going to take this clip now and hit Control 1 and Control 2. So now I've applied close-up and beach to this. And I'm going to do that for just a couple more. So we have Control 1 and Control 2. All right, so now if I come back to my smart collection, I've got more clips. Now, the reason why I have more clips is because those new clips I put in there also share the same exact keywords as this. So I want you to think about this here for a second. Imagine you are working with several actors and actresses, and you list out their names. So I can say, find me every clip with Joey that we shot in the morning on the beach 6 months ago. Using something like this, I can find it really quickly and easily. Now, one more thing in here, you'll notice that we have this magnifying glass. We've got this magnifying glass in a few different places, and this lets me search for specific clips. So just like with my smart collections where I created a collection that will automatically populate when they share the different fields, I can search for different media as well. So again, in here, I can search by keyword, and again, it's going to list out all my different keywords. And if I have lots and lots of keywords, sometimes I'll uncheck them all, and I'll just start with my close-up grass, and notice it's showing me all those different clips here. Now, this is a different view than my other smart collection. However, while I'm searching by keyword here, you'll notice that I can go ahead and create a new smart collection based out of any of these criteria right away. Now, when you're searching for this different type of media, currently, right now, it's only searching anything within this one event. I could search across my whole library. So if I've got thousands of different clips that I've shot over months or years, I can actually create a smart collection in here that has, say, B-roll or outside or office, and it'll search and give me every single one of those clips immediately. So hopefully now you can see the power of keywords and using them to both organize your footage and optimize your editing. It can speed up your editing time because you know exactly where your clips are, and it makes your clips a lot easier to find. Again, my name is Stanislaw Robert Liberta. If you're looking for more tutorials, be sure to check out my website, stanislawrobertliberta.com. I cover everything from Premiere, After Effects, Mocha, and lots of other programs. And if you're looking for specific training in these programs, I do offer classes locally in the Milwaukee area. Thanks for watching.